2,400 years ago, a man wandered the streets of Athens, asking uncomfortable questions. His name was Socrates. These are 15 timeless quotes that still speak to the soul. I am not an Athenian or a Greek, but a citizen of the world. As long as I draw breath and have my faculties, I shall never cease to practice philosophy, to exhort and persuade any of you whom I happen to meet. I shall say, are you not ashamed to care for the acquisition of wealth and for reputation and honor, when you neither think nor care about wisdom and truth and the perfection of your soul? The unexamined life is not worth living for a human being. I would rather die having spoken after my manner than speak in your manner and live. For neither in war nor yet at law ought any man to use every way of escaping death. In battle, for example, it is oftentimes the duty of a soldier to face death. I know that I am intelligent because I know that I know nothing, and in that knowledge I am wiser than the man who thinks he knows something when he does not. For to recognize one's ignorance is the beginning of wisdom. If a man is proud of his wealth, he should not be praised until it is known how he employs it. Wealth does not bring excellence, but excellence and virtue bring wealth and all other blessings, both to the individual and to the state. To fear death, gentlemen, is no other than to think oneself wise when one is not, to think that one knows what one does not know. No one knows whether death may not be the greatest of all blessings for a man, yet men fear it as if they knew that it is the greatest of evils. Think not those faithful who praise all your words and actions, but those who kindly reprove your faults. Those who flatter you do not love you, for true love dares to speak what others fear to say. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. Be as you wish to seem, for to be is far nobler than to merely appear. The soul is dyed the color of its thoughts. Beware the barrenness of a busy life. Leisure is not idleness, and to lie sometimes on the grass under trees on a summer's day, listening to the murmur of the water, or watching the clouds float across the sky, is by no means a waste of time. I was really too honest a man to be a politician and live, for I know that in public life one cannot be honest without being constantly opposed and perhaps destroyed. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. Wisdom begins in wonder, and the beginning of all wisdom is silence. From the deepest desires often come the deadliest hate. When we are deprived of the things we long for, we may turn that longing into anger, and from anger into destructive ends. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. Let him that would move the world first move himself. He who wants to change the world must first begin by changing his own nature and understanding the structure of his own soul. An honest man is always a child. He trusts without suspicion and speaks without deceit, and his soul remains pure because he has nothing to hide. Remember that there is nothing stable in human affairs. Therefore, avoid undue elation in prosperity, or undue depression in adversity. For all that exists passes, and only the soul endures. If this wisdom moved you, follow for more ancient truths. Share this with someone who seeks deeper meaning.